Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Garden Knicks podcast. I'm your host, Paulo Reed. I am here by myself, unfortunately, today. Um, Everybody's busy. You know what I'm saying? It's Halloween night. People got kids. I got kids. The fact that I'm even on here tonight is ridiculous. But Knicks get the dub. You know what I mean? And I love talking about it. So this is where you'll find me most of those times. What's going on to the chat? Izzy, what's going on? You're. I can't OD with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to the levels is crazy. Because if you know what I'm saying? Like I give you a little, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's cool. Shout out to you, Izzy. Anyway, Knicks win. They beat the Cavs 109-91 now. I know the Cavs were missing some key guys, you know what I mean? Karis LeVert, Darius Garland, Jared Allen. So, we should have won. But we did. And that's the point. That, we won. And we shouldn't have lost. Because if we lost this game, then oh boy, these are one of the games like you kind of had to win. So, you know what I mean? It was definitely a good win. Of course, they would have liked to have a little revenge against us because of the playoffs. That was our first round matchup. But honestly, we took care of business. These guys actually did what they were supposed to do for the I can't say for the first time, but as a unit, they actually came together and played pretty decent tonight. Like a good team. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's going on, Wave? What's going on? Toxic. What's going on, my guy? What's going on, y'all? Shout out to y'all. So yeah, man. Let's talk about let's get to these stats real quick. Of course, we got a lot of Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle today. RJ actually played well, but he did in limited minutes, which is pretty impressive. Like Julius Randle played 31 minutes. Jalen Brunson played 33, almost 34 minutes. And they ended up with respectively 19 and 19 each. But RJ ended up with 16, but he only played 24 minutes, about 25 minutes. So he was pretty efficient. Coach Saddam, I'm sure he didn't really want to bring him back in because we had to play these guys tomorrow. And who knows, some guys will just be healthy all of a sudden in the Garden. So I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm definitely glad that these guys could had a pretty decently efficient game. Mitchell Robinson was, in the minutes that he was in the game, like he was just amazing. Everything he did was just in the right place at the right time. He ended up with 8 points, 4 for 4 from the field, 7 rebounds. Isaiah Hartenstein ended up he was just a hell of a game by Hartenstein. Shout out to Hartenstein. He had 13 and 7 rebounds. 5 for 10 from the field. You're just getting that float up there, getting to the free throw line, knocking down your free throws. That's what we need you to do. Like I said, he's in that OB range from last year. The last two, him and Dante, in the last two spots in the rotation. In a 9-man rotation, and numbers weren't good in terms of shooting. He was 1 for 3. So he just had 3 points, but he ended up with 6 assists, you know what I mean? And 2 rebounds and 1 steal. The thing about Dante, he knows how to be in the right place at the right time. I really like how he plays. He's always in the right, right spot defensively. Quickly had a hell of a second half. First half, he struggled a little bit in the first half. Second half, he definitely came alive. Did his thing quickly, ended up with 18 points. That's what you need quickly to do. 3 for 6 from the 3, knock down your free throws, 3 for 3 from there. In 24 minutes, basically. 6-11 from the field, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. 3 turnovers, which you don't want to see, but speaking of turnovers, Jalen Brunson had five of them things, which we want to keep down, of course. But you know, that's not something that you got to worry about with Jalen a lot. He's pretty good with the ball, but he struggled recently with some key turnovers, especially in that win versus Atlanta. He almost coughed it up there at the end. It was kind of shaky, but you know what I mean. It's not always his fault. You know, he gets tagged with the passer usually gets tagged with the turnover anyway. But 7 to 16 from the field for Jalen, 4 for 5 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line. Getting to his spots, man. That's what you kind of want to see. You know, he took a lot of threes the first couple games, but what you really want to see him do is what is he known for? You know what I mean? Getting to the mid range, getting them in the post. You know what I mean? Bodying some dudes and getting some easy buckets. That's just what he does. That's Jalen Brunson. And then he got to that tonight. You know what I mean? Getting to the paint, getting that floater in there. That's what you want to see. You know what I mean? That's kind of why, we were frustrated with what he was doing the first couple of games, because it's like, bro, you normally play better. And, you start to see it's like, he's not really getting to the basket the way he really wants to, or knocking that shot down, because he was getting to the spots before. He just wasn't knocking them down. But tonight he was getting to those spots deliberately, and instead of taking a lot of threes like he did the past couple games. He only took 3 tonight, made 1, but still ended up with 19 points. Efficient game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. But we got to cut those turnovers down. You know what I mean? That's just obvious. You know what I mean? We shouldn't really have to talk too much about that. Yeah, IQ. I don't know what the hell was going on with IQ. IQ started going crazy. He just hitting 3 after 3 after 3. I think it was like 3 threes in a row, back to back. I'm like, boy, you just go ahead, wake up. You know what I mean? He wasn't doing the dancing stuff like he normally does. He was kind of focused. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll give you that. I like that. That's what I need from you, IQ. But shout out to IQ for the kind of game he brought to us tonight. He was definitely balling the hell out. Of course, with IQ, the talk is always going to be his contract, but I'm not worried about it. Personally, I'm not worried about it. So Quentin Grimes, I was talking to, shout out to Josh Rodriguez. I was talking to Josh on Twitter, and I guess you can't really point out any player specifically, but just the offense, the way it's run, Quentin Grimes should be touching the ball a lot more than he does now. Like getting 4 shots. Now, there's some times I do see that he gives the ball up, which is his choice. You know what I mean? Because I even seen quickly pass. I mean, look off Julius tonight. He did it tonight, and actually he ended up getting the and 1 on that play. But we got to get Quentin Grimes some more shots, man. Like 4 shots. Now, listen, I'm not mad. We won. I'm not gonna complain about a win. But when these guys aren't on the floor, he looks like a completely different person. It's kind of like odd. You know what I'm saying? So I think that just the ball movement between Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle is concerning. I mean, RJ as well, but RJ it's worse. It's not as bad. It's worse with those other guys. It's not as bad with RJ because a lot of RJ's selfish buckets comes when he's on the floor with the second unit. So even though it's like it's not a great thing, it's like he's the only one on the floor doing it, and he's still like at least giving you something. He's still giving you buckets. But when you got Julius and Jalen Brunson doing it, and then like the offense is getting stagnant, it's a cause for concern. Of course, people are gonna start to say something about that. But I would like to see some more continuity on the offense. I love Jalen Brunson. Like listen, I don't want nobody. I got him on my fantasy squad. Not trading him. But I do want you to start looking for your teammates a little bit more. Like he's selfish sometimes, but he's efficiently selfish. So it's kind of like you can't really get mad. Like, yo, come on, pass the ball. Oh, good shot. You know what I mean? Like it's, you know what I mean? Like, he's still gonna, if he's not gonna pass the ball, he's gonna take a good shot. But it's like, come on. So when he does miss that good shot, it's easy to get mad. But it's like, he's not taking a bad shot there. Jalen doesn't just take wild shots. He gets to a spot and he takes a shot. So I just want to see a little bit more flow in the offense when it comes to them, because then that makes it easier for you to keep RJ on the floor with them if you want to keep those three on the floor together for a long time, for a long stretch. And they haven't been able to do that because there's no offense created to match those three guys. Can anyone make that offense? I don't know. I'm not blaming Tibbs exactly, but I mean, he's the coach, so it's kind of like your job. So you kind of like don't want to blame him, but it's kind of like, yeah, like I would like to see, especially year after year, we've seen players get better. Like, show me something new. You know what I mean? Like that's just me. I don't want it to be every year the player gets better, so we're going to give you more ISO opportunities to show everyone how much you've gotten better, because all that does is break the player down. Give me an offense. I don't know. Am I spitting facts right now? I don't know. Am I over exaggerating? I don't know. That's just me. I do love the fact that we can get wins, but it's easier for a player to get broken down if you're just doing a lot of one-on-one activity. Now, if it's working, if it's efficient, cool. But has it been proven to be efficient? Not really. You know what I mean? So, I mean, depends on who you're talking about. But it's like I said, I'm not nitpicking. I just would like to see more flow in the offense. You know, so that's it. That's all I'm saying. It's not that I want Tibbs fired. You know, I'm not getting there. I notice some people do want him fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to see. I don't give a damn who the coach is or what your name is. Just give me a better offense for this team. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's really just me. I don't really want to harp too much about the Tibbs coaching thing, because we can go down the whole rabbit hole with that. But I do want to see better flow and an offense surrounded, you know, I guess predominantly ran around Brunson and Randall and RJ. Because I know there's a coach out there that can do it. So, you know, I'm not saying go get that coach, but I'm just saying if it's possible, like, just do it, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Make some calls, like, you know, figure something out. Figure something out, you know. Chase says, need to find ways for Randall and Brunson to get easier looks. A lot of tough shots tonight. Exactly. Like, why are these guys working so damn hard to hit shots? You know what I mean? Like, to me, I don't care how good of a player you are. If you gotta get shots based off your talent every single bucket, you're not going to be, that's not efficient. You know what I mean? That's not good. You know what I mean? I don't want my best player, like Kobe got broken down like that. You know what I mean? Over those years, that's why he wanted to leave like the Lakers at one, because it's like, yo, bro, like, what are we doing here? It's just me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just me doing this. What are we doing here? So, like I said, I don't want to go down the Tibbs rabbit hole because he's a good coach. He's still a good coach, y'all. Like, he's still a good coach. I just want to see better. It's like, and that's the thing, when you're so used to someone, you see their flaws. So it's like, yeah, nah, yo, like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I'm guilty of that. Would I like to see a coach who knows how to run a system with these guys because this is who we have? Of course. Am I even scared that we could make a trade for a big star and we still won't get anywhere because maybe the problem is we don't have that offense that might be able to run efficiently? Like, that's the kind of questions that I have. You know what I mean? Like, that's you know, I don't know. It's not an over exaggeration, I promise. On the day we signed Tibbs, I mean, if I had the patience to actually go back and find the stream, I could just check the date actually that we signed him and then figure it out from there. But anyway, I guarantee you will see exactly what I said. I want to see new wrinkles in his offense. That's it. I don't care about anything else. Great defensive coach, great like he's the kind of coach that can make you do and this sounds terrible. He can make you do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But like not in a bad way. He kind of like motivates you because he's a good coach. He's stern, but he's stern. He's still also like he gives you leash. You know what I'm saying? Like look at Julius. Look at the freaking leash on Julius. Like Julius licorice. Look at the leash on Julius. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that was my main question the day we signed him was, okay, cool. I just hope that we can see some wrinkles in an offense that is not just ISO heavy because we got stars. You know what I mean? That's it. CIA, shout out to you. Said Quick might have I knew it was coming. I knew it. Quick might have won the bronze medal in that preseason slapbox tourney. You knew the slapbox comment was coming. CIA was here. Shout out to you, CIA, bro. Yeah, but for sure, I think Quick definitely he walked away with a medal. I know Jalen Brunson got gold for sure. I think the verdict's out on who got silver. I don't know who got silver. I don't know if it's Julius or RJ. But I'm sure I'll let you come up with a scenario for that. That's not my I don't get paid for that. You get paid for that. That's what you do. We need that 2-coach system like how we had with Woodson and Tibbs. Exactly. Listen, man, the moment we lost Woodson, it was kind of like, damn. You know what I mean? We still got far, but I mean, let's go last year. Let's be honest. Like that was on the back of Jalen Brunson. Let's be honest. Jalen Brunson definitely made sure that we got to the damn playoffs last year. But when we lost Woodson, you could tell there was a difference in how the guys responded to Tibbs. And just a little bit of a difference because even when Mike Woodson was the coach, he had the same issue. Everyone was saying that we need a more offense from Mike Woodson, and then he hired some guys, Woodson that were more offensive minded, and in turn helped him to, run, a dope ass offense, around got him the scoring title that year and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we definitely need another coach in there to just throw in some added, like flow to that offense, bro. Like it just needs to flow better. It looks, even when it's on fire, it looks clunky. Like they're working, like they're trying hard. Like Brunson should not. He's too small to be going in there bumping on like against all these bodies just to get a bucket. Like let's find an offense that can get him a wide open midi. No one knows how to guard the midi anymore. Like that should be easy. Like screen off of this screen, off of this screen, bang bang. I don't know why I make it sound so easy. I mean, I should be an NBA coach, right? So let me shut up. But regardless, I just think that there are coaches out there who have shown that they can do something with players of this caliber. This is not the first kind of pairing like this in the NBA history that a coach has figured something out with. If we're being real, this is, I don't want to say low budget because that's disrespectful. But if we're being real, I can say this is a lower version of the Karl Malone and Stockton tandem with these two guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it is, what's it called, Byron? Is it RJ Byron? Was that Byron Scott? I don't know. Anyway, regardless, there was an offense that can make that work. You know what I mean? Like they can run pick and roll. Like I don't really see a lot of pick and roll between the two of them. It's usually like a one-on-one thing. Like it's weird as hell, bro. Like they bring so much gravity. They should be creating something off of that gravity, man. Like I don't know why they don't run so much, that many pick and rolls with these two guys. Like that would be fire, personally, if you ask me. So yeah, facts. I agree with you. A good offensive assistant coach, maybe. Facts for sure. But yeah, man, like I said, I don't have any problem with this guy right now. Like I love Coach. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a good coach. Like I'm not nitpicking at all. It's just it looks like it's a struggle for us to get a bucket sometimes. Like we shouldn't have to depend on so much talent to get a bucket. I just want to see a better flowing offense. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But that's also predicated on the players we have as well. But you know what I mean? You still gotta put them in the right spots. You're Joey. What's going on, my guy?
What's good?
How you feeling? Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my headphones together, but I'm good.
Okay. You need some time?
Yeah, give me a minute.
You need me to put you backstage real quick? So you can do the la 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 la. You know what I'm saying? Do all that.
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
We Gucci.
You figured it out. All right, cool. You don't need to go backstage. So yeah.
Nah, I might need to step off for like a minute because I'm sick as hell, bro. I had some water boiling for some tea, but I'm here.
Oh, yeah. I understand if you need to step off a little bit, man. I know how that is. It's that season. Everybody's freaking
Yo, bro, this weather is crazy, bro. Like,
yeah,
fucking Saturday it was 83 degrees, and then it was like 57 on Sunday.
Yeah, that happened. The same thing down here.
Fuck.
Yeah,
New Jersey, bro. Fuck this weather.
Nah, it happened down here too. It was 80. No, it was 79 yesterday, and they said today it was gonna be 50, 57 or something like that. And I said, yeah, everybody's gonna be sick. Everybody, just count on it.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I woke up this morning. I wasn't gonna go to work, nothing. But let me gut it out.
We here, man. We here. So, I guess I got caught in the rabbit hole of the offense. Even though we did get the dub, I just feel like we struggle a little bit too much to get an offense to get a bucket sometimes, and we put it too much on talent. Like I just want to see a little bit more flow on the offense. But that's just where I just left off at.
I think it's a conundrum for Coach though, because like he's got two of the best ISO players in the league. So
I mean,
I think sometimes it's like, yo, let me throw these two guys the ball and see what they do.
He's been doing that since Chicago though, man. Like, show me something different.
Because he had the best ISO player in the league when he was in Chicago.
Exactly. But there's so many other coaches who have great ISO players and they don't just roll them the ball out. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially year after year. You know what I mean? Like, and that's all I'm saying. I just want to see a little bit more, because that's the thing. Like, I don't know why there's not. Is there a reason why they shouldn't run? Give me a reason why Julius and Brunson shouldn't. No, just Brunson and Julius shouldn't run pick and roll.
I guess what I would guess is that he doesn't view Julius as a great roll threat because he doesn't have the vertical threat. That's the only thing I could think of.
Pick and pop, like there's so many options to this. Like that's what I'm like.
Pick and pop for a 34% 3-point shooter. I don't know, bro.
It doesn't have to be a 3-point shot. That's my thing. Like, it could be a midi. Like it could be, like I said, those two are two of the best mid-range shooters right now.
But you hear it whistling?
I hear. Yeah. You got to go get that tea. Yeah. But listen, that's all I'm saying is like just something like that. It's simple. Like it doesn't even have to be a whole play drawn. It's all right. We can't figure a shot out. If we get down to a certain point,
Can we get more Grimes, please? Oh,
That was another thing. That was how I started on it. That's how I started on this topic was how can we get Quentin Grimes more than 4 buckets? Like 4 shots taken. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't keep doing this. Like to me, I think it's you're doing him a disservice. You're doing your offense a disservice at this point. You know what I mean? Because it's like, why isn't this guy who's such a good shooter, especially in like the pick and pop situation? Oh wow. Wow.
it's hot.
Understandably. Indubitably, as Kawhi said. Do you remember that commercial?
Yeah, I do.
Why did they make Kawhi say that, bro? Anyway, Grimes.
I'm good if I never heard Kawhi say anything. I really am.
Yo, did you see when he answered the question about like the new rules for load management?
Nah.
It was during media day. Bro, like it was mad funny because they asked him like, "Dude, what do you think about the new rule changes in the load management?" He said, "I didn't see it. What did it say?" I said, "Why you lying?"
You lying, bro.
Like,
You lying, bro.
He said, "I didn't see it. What did it say?"
We know your team showed it to you, like, bro, this is what they doing, yo.
And then when she broke the question down, he had an exact answer for what she was talking about. I'm like, oh, so there's no way you heard about that before, huh?
He definitely knew, bro.
Yeah, he's hilarious, bro. I swear, that dude is hilarious. But anyway, man, like I just think that Quentin Grimes should be getting a lot more shots. Like, let's just look at this right here. Like, this is what I was talking about. Quentin Grimes has 4 shots. You know what I mean? And the worst part about it is he doesn't always share the floor with Julius and Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what bothers me, because it's not always the fact that Jalen Brunson and Julius is on the floor with him. Like he runs a lot with Quickly and RJ.
He's just not involved, bro.
He's just not involved. You know what I'm saying? So like that's my thing. Like, how can we get Quentin Grimes more involved? Like it shouldn't be that hard for someone who's in your top 5 rotation to be involved more. You know what I mean? Like it's not like he's like your 7th or 8th man. He's literally like your 5th guy.
And then he had the play today where he comes to the ball and comes off the mid screen and throws a perfect lob.
Lob to mid. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, okay, can we like?
He can.
I'm not saying that we need to run
bro.
a bunch of pick and rolls with him, but like, can we get him like somewhat involved every now and then?
Yo, and it's the same thing. Like when I play 2K, when I'm in a wreck, sometimes with dudes, like I'll be like, yo, when I'm asking for the ball, it's not because I want to shoot every freaking time. Like sometimes I just want to be involved in the offense.
Bro, they want to shoot every time, though. Okay,
that's the point. But that's all I'm saying.
Think that you want to shoot every time.
Nah, bro. And it be people that I play with all the time. Like I don't play with randoms all the time. Like I mean, I play with randoms if I'm, you know what I mean, if we don't have a whole 5. But you know, that's really what I be saying sometimes. It's just like, yo, just get everyone involved. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have to necessarily shoot.
Ain't no lemons, B. Like, come on.
Sold for them lemons, my G. Sold for them lemons.
Oh, we got honey though. Hold on.
That always works. You gotta have that.
I seen it.
So, question before, you know what I mean, because you know I kind of talked at length about this game already. You know what I mean? I do want to talk about RJ real quick. RJ has been showing a lot that I like as of recent. He's hovering around like 75% free throw, 75 to 80% free throw in between there. At this point of the season, I mean, it's only been 4 games, small sample size, but he's hovering around that point. He's shooting a lot better from the 3-point line, more consistent. It doesn't look ugly. He did shoot bad the last game, but so did everybody else. Julius is 0 for 5 from 3 last game. At least RJ hit 1. Quentin was also 1 for 6 as well as RJ. So you know what I mean? Like everyone struggled that game. But I do want to give RJ credit for, just continuing to go at it. Like there's something about just the mentality, like, what he said the other day, and I played it during the show. He said, you know, um, the quote that someone told you that means the most to you, and he was like, what you did to get here won't keep you here. So he understands that, like, all right, I got to put in work if I want to stay here and to continue to, you know what I mean? And it's not just staying there. It's all right, well, if I don't continue to get better, I'm going to fall down the depth chart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's just how the NBA is. If you don't get better, you fall down the depth chart. You don't just stay there because you stayed good. You got to prove that you're getting better. So RJ has showed us every single year something different. Stats showing something better every year.
The kid gets it. You know what I mean?
He gets it.
We don't have to worry about him, like, and he understands that because his dad was a pro. You know what I mean? His godfather was a pro. Like, you're always playing for your spot, bro.
Right.
Always. So he gets that, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's kind of what you get when you have a kid who's like around the NBA. You know what I mean? You can't beat that. So shout out to RJ, plus 14 tonight on the plus minus. In only basically 25 minutes. Didn't even touch the 30 mark. So shout out to RJ. Now, Julius Randle tonight, I feel like he kind of started just going to the basket a little bit more. He only really made 3 shots at the basket, but I mean, it's just seeing that people are not strong enough to fuck with you down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really that simple. And a lot of times he drove down there, he got fouled. That's why he went to the line 10 times. So I don't think that I was concerned that he just wanted to shoot a lot. Even Charles Barkley said before the game, you know what I mean? Like, you shooting too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you put your head down and get to the basket. Now, I do think that there's sometimes you have to take advantage of the fact that you're wide open from 3 and not just gonna you know what I mean? But also surprise him. You know what I mean? Like, and punch him in the face with a dunk sometimes. Like, I do appreciate the fact that there are times where it's deadly to leave Julius wide open at the 3. But I don't want that to be your first choice now. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be a secondary option.
Yo, Dean Wade needed help tonight.
No, I don't know why they didn't send a double at Julius. I mean, they did a few times. They did send a double at Julius a few times, but leaving Dean Wade on him, I don't know. Like, I don't know what they thought was gonna happen. But
yeah, Dean Wade needed help tonight, bro.
But I mean, that's the issue. When you got Jalen Brunson at the 3, you got Quentin Grimes at the 3, you got RJ at the 3, who's been shooting it well recently. What do you do when you go help off of one of these other guys? You know what I mean? You got to leave one of those guys open. If Julius is backing down in the post on Dean Wade, like, what guy has to leave their guy that's really going to help Julius?
Bro.
You know
a
corner.
Go.
A corner of it. Last corner.
It's literally like, let's go.
See, God was looking out for you. He said, yo, I know he ain't feeling real good because he looking crazy right now. He's sounding crazy.
Let's go, bro.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Honey and a tea. You gotta get some lemon. I know you ain't got no lemon. But
yeah, unfortunately. But I work with what I got, bro.
Right. That's what you gotta do. That's how we do it. That's how we always got by. But yeah, man. Julius, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to see.
Yeah, after having 8 in the last game, definitely.
Yeah, 1 turnover is a lot better than 8. Like I said, I wasn't concerned. He's not an 8 turnover guy every time, but take it easy.
Especially not since Jalen got here.
Right, exactly. So that brings us back to 2-2. Cleveland's 1-3. They started the season 1-3. It's not good, but of course, like I said at the start of the show, they're missing Darius Garland. They're missing Jared Allen. They were missing also Karis LeVert tonight. So that is very. Those are three pretty major pieces of your.
I think they're pretty important.
Yeah, three pretty important pieces to your unit that are missing. Jared Allen, I think, might be out for a little while, but I think Garland might be close to being back. I think Karis LeVert is a day-to-day thing. So, we'll probably see everybody but Jared Allen tomorrow. But if you see everyone but it doesn't matter. The sad part is we know how to beat them. We have their number, and it's Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, and Isaiah Hartenstein. That's it. They can't handle the size, no homo, of our big men. Pause that. You know what I'm saying? They can't, you know what I mean? Like our bigs are just, they overpower these guys every time. I mean, Evan Mobley just doesn't, he don't got it. He just don't got it. You know what I'm saying? Like he tries, it's not there. Jared Allen even himself has said that Mitchell Robinson is like, probably the best offensive rebounder in the league right now.
Mitch is a lot, bro.
Yeah. And he's 7'1", and he's also now he's starting to fill out. Like he's not skinny Mitch no more. Like he's
not at all.
He's big. That dude, and he's big and he's lean. So he's big and he's also like moving. He can still be nimble. He can still run out to the 3-point line and contest and still get back to the paint and block it. Like that's a scary guy to have in the back. You know what I'm saying? So pause. What's going on today? Anyway. Jesus. Mask off. Like Halloween is crazy. So anyway, yeah, man. The verdict is out in the damn Cavs. We gotta see him again tomorrow. Hopefully we don't see Jared Allen tomorrow either.
We definitely not seeing him tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'm not really tripping. Josh Hart. Is it weird that now that we get more of a Josh Hart centered team, like Josh Hart just blends in, he doesn't stand out as much as he does last year? Notice that? Like you got like
like he's still out there. He's still out there doing stuff.
Yeah,
he looks like more of a role player this year. Like last year, he came here like guns blazing. The guy, it was like a star.
Right. It was like, yo, Josh Hart, it's crazy. But now it's
like, oh, he's a role player, right? Like, he's like a big time impactful role player,
right?
And he's a guy who he's gonna have some big games this year.
Absolutely. I mean, look at his stats. He had 5 points, but he still had 7 rebounds and 3 assists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, still 1 for 3 from the 3-point line, just like Jalen. You know what I mean? He's still giving you something. And Quentin and Dante, all 1 for 3 from the 3-point line.
I thought Quickly was the most important player in this game, especially in that fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Because Cleveland thought they were slick. They thought they were trying to make a little push.
They
tried. Quickly was just like, nah.
It's a nonchalant. Well.
3 splash. Like,
it was like 3 in a row. It was like 3 of them. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was like 3.
I think he had a step back. Mm-hmm. He had a step back first. Mm-hmm. Then he hit like a floater. Then he hit like 2 straight threes. Yeah. And it was just like, good night, Cleveland.
Yeah, that was it. Like at that point, you knew it was like, that dude Porter Jr. is good though. Well, what is his first name?
I mean, there's way too many Porter Juniors for me.
That's why I was like, what's his first name? Because I didn't want to call him Kevin Porter Jr. Because that dude's, I don't think he might. I don't know, man. That case is kind of scary.
Craig Porter Jr.
Craig? That's the last possible name I would have thought of to go with Porter Jr.
Yeah, it's just too many Porter Juniors at this point.
Craig Porter Jr.?
Craig Porter Jr.
The only Craig I know of in the league ever is Torrey Craig. And that's fairly recent.
Craig Porter Jr.
Shout out to Craig Porter Jr., man. Bringing the Craigs back. I didn't know anybody who was young named Craig anymore. He's a rookie, too. Nah, for real. Do you know anybody young named Craig? Like, I think that was like...
somebody, Craig, was young at one point.
No, I'm talking about like this generation.
You mean like there's no new Craigs?
Yeah, like there's no new Craigs. Like unless they're a junior, like that's the only way they're Craig. I didn't think about that, yo. Yeah, there's no more Craigs.
Yeah,
Yo,
we need to bring Craigs back,
yo,
bro.
Craig's going to stink. We got to bring the name back, and it can't just be in juniors, man.
Yeah, Craigslist, pretty big deal.
Nah, see, I think that's probably why Craig started falling off. Nobody gonna be calling me Craigslist in the middle of math class. Like I'll fight you. Nah, for real. That's yeah. Take it easy. Craig Robinson. Shout out to Izzy. That's another one. Craig
Robinson, but he an old head too. He don't count.
Yo,
He ain't a young Craig.
Dobbs, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
My guy.
Guys.
What's good, bro?
Back with the guys. Izzy said peace and abundance, Joe.
What up, Izzy?
Yeah, man. So, I mean, damn. Craig Porter Jr. Yo, I don't know how the hell Cleveland been finding these dudes that just put the ball on the floor. Yo, we need to find a Craig Porter Jr., Trayshawn man ass mother. Like, we need to find one of these dudes, bro.
I never heard nobody call him Trayshawn.
That's his name, but his name is Trey, man. And
I
only call it Trayshawn because that's it. If you look on his Instagram, he said it's Trayshawn Man. He doesn't even have it as Trey Man. It's Trayshawn.
So that's like calling old boy Memphis Demetrius.
Bro, if you put it on your Instagram, like you don't care if people call you Trayshawn.
That's true.
Like that's his Instagram name. I was damn.
So we're not gonna call him Demetrius.
Call him Demetrius. Nah, we're not gonna call him Demetrius. We're gonna call him Trayshawn. Until he says, nah, it's Trey, I'm gonna call him Trayshawn. So we need to find one of those guys.
You know who Demetrius is, right?
No.
You really don't know who Demetrius is?
I probably do, but don't.
It's just John Morant, bro.
You shitting me.
I swear.
John Morant's name is Demetrius Morant.
Think about it. His dad name is T, bro. Morant. He named after his dad, bro.
Demetrius Morant.
That's a crazy name, bro.
First of all, that's the only way that this generation was gonna have a Demetrius is if it was gonna be a junior as well.
I would assume that if your name was Demetrius, though, you was from Florida.
I don't know where's he from.
I'm not sure where his dad is from originally. I thought they was from the Carolinas though.
I think he was from South Carolina. They both from South Carolina. Him and John Morant. Him and Zion.
That's a country ass name, bro.
What, Trayshawn? I mean, Demetrius. I mean, it's only one letter change from Demetrius, so I guess it's not like crazy.
So what?
Crazy.
Nah, bro, it's crazy.
It can't be that crazy.
That changes everything, though, bro.
Yo, all right. So what if his name was Demetrius?
That would be even crazier.
Yo, I see, but I know people named Tremaine instead of Jermaine. It's not like crazy.
All right, bro.
Tremaine is not crazy?
Nah, Tremaine is not crazy. Demetrius is like wild country, though, bro.
I don't know what it is, but it's not human.
That shit country as hell, bro.
Hold on. Let me see. Demetrius Morant Sr. Demetrius Morant Sr.
I got cap on.
Why is there a question? Did John Morant have a dad?
This motherfucker be at every game talking crazy.
How you don't know John Morant have a dad? Where did Ja come from?
I can't remember. You have to look into his name. I think it's like his middle name or something. It derives from something from his name.
Jamel.
Okay.
That's his middle name, Jamel. That's where it comes from. Ja is from Jamel. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, we don't have a Demetrius on this team, but Craig.
No, we did not.
Craig definitely gave us buckets tonight. Shout out to Craig Porter Jr. for making a name for himself. Hopefully, he doesn't get a minute in the Garden tomorrow because he's gonna feed off of that crowd and go crazy. So we don't want to see any Craigs tomorrow.
Shout out to Isaiah Hartenstein. You know?
Shout out to Isaiah Hart. You know what I'm saying? He got the game ball. If you ask me personally, he got the game ball. He was everywhere. Offense, defense.
He was a beast.
He's just doing everything he's supposed to do. That's what we need from him. But honestly, I'm spent. I'm tired.
I'm tired and I'm sick.
Yeah. I gotta go take care of the family because the family is sick as
sick
well.
Sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Sick and tired. I understand with that, my guy. Well, if you guys are here still, do me a favor. Hit us with a like. Hit us with a subscribe. Hit that bell so you notify when we go live.
Yeah. I just gotta say one thing before we go.
Talk to me.
Shout out to Tom Thibodeau.
Shout out to Tom
Thibodeau. He pulled the starter dumb early, bro. I couldn't believe it.
How early did he pull the starters? Because it was like 4 minutes left in the game, and I still seen him start.
Yeah, I think he pulled them at like 3 or 4 minutes. No, only one that was out there was Quickly.
Yeah, it might have been like after. It might have been like 3:30. Okay, yeah, okay.
That's really early for Tom.
20 though. Like we could have pulled him a little earlier than that.
That's early for Tom, bro.
That is early. I think he realized somebody probably like he was in the zone. You know, when you in the zone, you don't hear shit.
Tom be in that zone, bro. I think somebody told him, "Yo, go get Quick, man."
Yeah, like yo, we got a game tomorrow. He was like, "Oh,
Quickly out there running around and shit."
Word. And he was like, "Yo, we got a game tomorrow." He said, "Oh shit, you right." Jericho called the third stringers out. Even had Archie out there. That's how you know.
He had Daquan Jeffries out there, bro.
Daquan Jeffries out there. What's the new dude? Dylan
Windler.
Dylan Windler was out there. Man, he said, "Yeah, let's go ahead and let's end this."
We just needed an Evan Fournier sighting, and then we just been lit.
That's how you know he not fucking with Evan. He said, "Bro, you would not get a regular season minute as long as I'm your head coach. All that shit you talking." He said, "I want to see you lock up a pole first. I want to see you lock up the basketball rack. Lock that shit up before you get a minute in my damn rotation."
I think I could beat him off the dribble,
bro. I think there's a lot of people in wheelchairs who could beat him off the dribble. You know them James with the jerk, with the extra jerk forward. Yeah, that don't fuck Evan up, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Evan, it don't take much.
That's crazy.
Evan definitely, and he know karate too, so it's weird. That's like, yo, bro, like you should be a little bit more quick on your feet. Imagine seeing Evan in the street and he start talking trash, like he start doing the karate shit. Like, yo, bro, you got to catch me first. Like, yo, you mad slow. Anyway, let me stop before Evan see and run his ass to South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't want no smoke, bro.
I don't know smoke with Evan, especially not Evan. Anybody who could talk shit and then go back to the team that he was talking shit about.
Yeah, he was talking shit. Like he wasn't under contract, bro. Like, this is crazy, bro.
Anybody that can talk shit about the team they under contract with in the offseason and come back and sit right back on the bench. Quiet.
Yo, you know what's wild? I forget who it was on the frozen envelope. I think it was Gaylord. He was saying something, and he was just like, yeah. And I responded, but I responded basically like, yo, he's still a Knick. And Gaylord was like, wait, what? He couldn't believe it, bro. He couldn't believe it, yo. I'm like, yo, this dude is still under contract, man. Yeah, he's like, oh shit.
That is hilarious,
I'm like,
bro.
yo, this guy is coming back into the locker room.
That is
And he's talking
hilarious, bro.
crazy like that.
Fucking crazy. And then expect to get minutes? Like, nah, I wouldn't
Yo,
even
that's
came, yo. Like,
bro, that's how crazy it was. People were thinking like, all right, he's talking like that. He must be like not on the team no more. He had Knicks fans confused.
bro, you think other teams don't see that shit? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, why would you do that to yourself? Because now other teams are gonna be like, all right, if something doesn't go his way here, first thing he's gonna do is start talking shit about us, like in the media, while he's still on the team under contract.
And he's saying shit that like he also saying shit that everybody knows, bro. Like we know that you could still play, bro. Like we know that you're a legit NBA like top 7 guy in a rotation. Like there's no doubt about that.
Didn't
You're
he just
just
break a
not.
Knicks record like 2 seasons ago? Like, we
Yeah,
know
you're
you can
just.
play.
Yeah, you could hoop, but bro, we just don't need what you do,
Right.
in my opinion.
That's it.
No, I take that back. It's not that we don't need what you do. We don't need what you don't do.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you go. There you go. The shit you don't do is what hurts us. You know what I'm saying? And that's defense. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like we already got a guy who's gonna play 30 something, 2 guys actually that's gonna play 35 minutes a night. That's not really the greatest on that end.
There you go.
You throw you in the mix, bro, it gets tricky,
Chaos.
man.
It's
It's
chaos.
just a bad fit, unfortunately.
I do think there should have been a downgrade instead of straight like bench. Like, it could have been like, all right, let's see how you work with the second unit, like 10 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? Give them that. So I
Nah,
understand that.
Tibbs went full cold turkey,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Tibbs, well, that's what Tibbs does. You know what I mean? That's his, in his track history, his track record, that's what he does. He did the same thing with like I said, in the playoffs with Alfred Payton.
Yep.
Same
Tibbs
thing.
went full cold turkey, bro.
Cold turkey. Like, he just doesn't ease his way into anything. It's like snap of the finger. Like, all right, it's not
But
gonna
yo, for him though, man, you gotta think about it though, bro. This is a results business. And
work.
Tibbs like, yo, I need to make a move. I need to make it now
Yeah.
because the team is 10 and 13. That's a nice chunk of the season, bro. That's not like chump
Yeah.
change.
That's 23
That's
games.
yeah, that's over a quarter of the season just gone, and we're under 500. Tibbs was like, yeah, I need to make a move. It needs to be drastic, and it needs to be made now. And then they went 37 and 22. Like Tibbs said, you can't argue with 37 and 22.
He said that
You can't
himself. You can't. He
you
said that
can't
himself.
argue with a top 6 net rating.
Yeah. It's
All
not
of
you.
those things that transpired, like you can't argue with that shit.
Yo, Lonzo Ball hasn't played an NBA game since he was 22. He turns 26 this week.
Is his brother back?
Oh, LaMelo?
Yeah.
I think so.
Nah, it ain't been 4 years, bro.
But
Remember when the Bulls was just good 2 years ago? Remember he was playing.
but it was like the beginning of 2 years ago. So it was like, the beginning before the calendar year changed. Like, that's what they're saying. Like, he might have been like just like on his last day of being 22. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I mean?
That don't even sound right, bro.
Crazy. It's crazy. It's
Where you seen that at? That don't sound like numerically correct.
Bro, he hasn't played in 2 whole seasons.
Wow.
It's been 2 whole seasons.
Wow.
At least it's been at least a season and a half. But
I think it's a season and a half that he hasn't played. For sure.
It's at
Because
least
2 years ago, remember they was good, and then like they kind of fell off towards the end of the year.
right.
They was kind of fighting for a playoff spot.
But I think at that point he was hurt already.
Yeah, he was hurt. The whole team got hurt. I think he got hurt. I think
Right.
Caruso got hurt. Like it kind of all fell apart from them. Remember Caruso had that crazy fall against the Knicks, right?
Oh yeah.
No, was it the Knicks?
It was the Knicks. It was the Knicks.
Yeah. He broke his wrist. It was Mitchell Robinson.
And damn, we was hurting a lot of they guys because we hurt. I remember what you called in his first game in the NBA of Patrick Williams. Was the Patrick Williams is over there?
We damn sure did hurt him. Yeah. He broke his wrist too. I think that was Mitch too.
That's crazy.
Yo, Mitch don't be playing, bro. Like, how often you see? Think about how often you see Mitch get dunked on, bro.
It
Like
don't happen
Mitch,
like that. It
yeah,
don't happen.
Mitch gonna hit you hard, bro. If you think
Even
you just gonna come in there and do some
even
shit.
Zion knew not to try to go and dunk on him. Like he tried, he thought about it. I seen it. He thought about it and went up with a layup. I said, "Yeah, you wise." Because if you would have tried it, in order for you to try it, you would have had to take your own legs out of the equation, and I don't think he wanted to fall that hard.
No, he didn't.
And right now, he needs to just survive a good season. That's it. Just give me one season, Zion. Chill out. Stay on the ground. So he couldn't risk
I
it.
mean, you see it though, bro. When he plays, that team is serious, bro.
I'm worried about them in the playoffs, though. That's it.
Well, they're young.
They're going to be a great regular season team, but I do think that if CJ don't got it going, they're going to have a problem in the playoffs.
I would say this though, they got something there, bro. I'm not saying that they winning it this year, but like they got something. If that dude can stay healthy and he wants to play in New Orleans, which we don't know,
Which we
and you look at they got so many. I hate that they have like these wings, bro. And I'm like, why don't we have this? Like they got all these
Herbert Jones, a lot of
that Dyson kid. I'm like, yo, can we get like that?
No, that's not Dyson.
Can we get something like this, like over here, like going on? What's good, bro? Let me get one of them. Just give me one of them. Give me Trey.
Let me get a wing real quick. Like, yo, let me get a wing. Okay, just get a wing, bro.
The Nets too, bro. Like, yo, can we get one of those?
Bro, they got a bunch of dudes with long arms. The day we find a good player who will love to come off the bench and play two-way with long arms, I think that really takes us to the next level. I think if we get a Jonathan Isaac kind of player who doesn't want a lot of money, that does really, really well.
Is Jonathan Isaac healthy?
He's playing.
Oh, he's playing? Okay.
He's playing.
Wasn't there somebody on the frozen envelope that was saying he's the missing piece?
I mean, he's a good potential prospect. It's just about the player putting it together.
Always hurt, bro.
Yeah, he's always hurt. Like that's the thing. Like he stayed hurt. He blew his knee out, came back, blew his knee out. Like that's the time he's scared. That's scary shit right there. You know what I mean? Like now you in Victor Oladipo territory.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good off that. So
unless we could like get a guy like, let's say we could get him here as like a reclamation project, like remember the Knicks got Noah Vonleh.
Yeah.
We get him here on a deal like that where it's like, it's just kind of a low risk, high reward type of thing. Because he's still mad young, bro.
Who?
Jonathan Isaac. Is he even 25 yet?
No, hell no.
No, bro. He's young as hell.
Jonathan Isaac is excuse me. He was born October 3rd. His birthday just passed, 97. How old is he?
He a Libra, so he's 20. Oh, he's 26.
26. He actually is past, yeah. He's from the Bronx too. He's 26.
Yeah, he's from the Bronx. I didn't realize he was that. He been around that long?
Damn, he's been around for a minute.
I mean, he's been in the league like 7 years.
Bro, he got drafted in 2017.
Jeez. Time flies, bro.
Nah, it sounds about right. Because he was here before the COVID outbreak. And remember during the COVID outbreak, like he was very outspoken on a lot of shit that was going on then. But he was here for a good year or two before the COVID outbreak, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. He's been in the league for a minute.
Yo, he been in the league for a minute, but he ain't done shit.
He ain't done nothing, man. Like it sucks.
All he done is get hurt.
He's been getting hurt every year. Bro. Career highlights and awards. ACC All Freshman Team. That's the last time he got an award because he's like he doesn't play. And he's talented. It's talented. Like when I talk about talent, like natural talent, I think if he never got hurt, he is Iguodala-esque kind of player.
Hmm.
And that's at that 6'10", that's dangerous. It's very dangerous.
Oh, Wemby on. We wildin', bro.
Oh yeah. All right. You guys have a good night.
They getting their ass clapped though. They only got 21 points, and it's 8.5 left in the second quarter.
Oh yeah. It's time to go. It's time to go. So I can go watch that. For no reason, but I just want to see when we play. Thank you guys for tuning into the Gardeners Podcast. I'm your host, Paulo Reed. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm your host, Paulo Reed. My man Joe, my man Joe came through with the T, literally.
Yes, sir.
The literal
Yes, sir.
T. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you go. The literal T. And talk to us for a little bit. But thank y'all for coming out. Tomorrow we play the same exact team in a different place at home. So I need another repeat. Do me a favor. Let's start the season off with 2 wins back to back and put the pressure on them to win the next 2 for the rest of the season. You know what I mean? Let's go up 2-0 in this season series real quick. We beat them at their crib. I don't care who's there or not there. It counts on the record. That's all that matters to me. I don't care who was there, what day, who was there, wasn't there. If you look back at the end of the year and you look at the win-loss column, it don't say who did or didn't play. Only thing that matters is if you win or lose. So
and don't nobody feel sorry for nobody in this league. So they got injuries. Oh shit.
Oh well. So I'm good. That doesn't matter to me. Hopefully, the same people don't play tomorrow, and we go off on them again tomorrow at the Garden. You know what I'm saying? So we will see you guys tomorrow on another episode of the Gardeners Podcast. I'm your host, Paulo Reed, here with Regular Joe. And until next time, y'all have a good one. Peace.
Peace.